Hi, and welcome to episode 11 of Backroom Basics. It's St. Patrick's Day. That's why Kira's wearing her green Dexter shirt.
It's green. Don't want to get pinched. Erin's not wearing green.
I have a little bit of green. I have green stems in my scarf headband. Whatever you would call this right here. Mm-hmm. That's right, no pinching.
That's very minimal.
Today's topic, near and dear to Kira's heart, children in the salon. But first, the disclaimer. Because Kira has given birth a month ago to beautiful Hazel May, she now knows what it's like to have a baby in tow, correct?
Yes.
Babysitters and such. So, we would like to say at the beginning, we understand.
Yes.
Stuff happens.
Yes.
Stuff's going to happen to this one.
Yes.
We don't even know since Hazel's only a month old. But stuff's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we absolutely get it. We would rather that you throw your kid in the car when the babysitter cancels rather than cancel on us.
Right.
So, just to get that out there.
Right.
What would you like to add to the disclaimer?
I think that's it. Well, I mean, that I understand. I've been in public, and now I'm like very self-conscious about every little peep that comes out of her mouth, and I think people are judging me. Shut your kid up, get out of there, escape route, where's the nearest exit? Because I'm afraid everyone's staring and looking and judging. And that's my
always
fears.
looking, always judging.
Yes. Yes. So I totally get the uncomfortability of having a child in public and when it misbehaves.
So we get it.
Yes.
Okay. Most salons have a policy of no kids unless they have an appointment.
Right.
And there are lots of different reasons for that. So we're going to go through the obvious reasons first. Safety.
Yes.
Sharp objects, scissors. Sharp objects that we don't want your child stabbing themselves with.
Right.
Sharp objects that we don't want to cut ourselves with if they happen to come running up to you as the client while we are cutting your hair.
Right.
Chemicals.
Don't lick the bleach. Bleach is everywhere.
Yes.
There's color everywhere. We're messy people.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. It's on the floor. It's on the walls. It's on the counters.
It's on our aprons. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an environment for children. And there's nothing really entertaining at the salon. So there's nothing for kids to do.
Right.
So they get bored really quickly. So they turn to the most colorful thing, the color bar.
Right.
That's where the bleach is. That's where the color tubes are.
No.
Chemicals. Bad.
No. We're also on the second floor. The light rail has attracted many of those children to the window, and I cringe every time.
Yes.
Every time. I cringe when adults get too close, and I'm like, they're going to slip and fall out the window.
Right. Yeah. I'll sit on the windowsill when the window is open to have a conference with my client, and I am nervous that I'm going to fall out the window.
But it lets a nice breeze in.
That's true. We do like to air the place out.
We are sweaty. I'm a sweaty person.
It gets really warm up there.
I need a breeze.
Yes.
I need it. The fans are not enough sometimes.
Yes. But when children get too close to the edge of the window, it makes us nervous. Yes. It's a distraction. Having children in the salon is a distraction.
Absolutely.
Now, people have brought their kids in during those oh crap moments.
Right.
And their kids have been quiet as church mouse.
Right.
They have not made a peep. They have been angels. And we appreciate that. That does happen. And we absolutely get that people think that their children will not misbehave.
Not my child.
Nope, not my
mine.
kid. Because they have been warned in the car, if you misbehave, woo! End of the world.
You're going to get it at home.
Right.
You just wait.
That's right.
That's what I tell my month old. Yeah.
You just wait.
Just wait. And just wait till we get home.
Yes. And you think that that's going to work. And sometimes it does. We get it.
Right.
But sometimes it doesn't because they're young. Because they're young. They're kids. They can't help themselves. They're impulsive. So we get that. We really want to stress the fact that we get that.
Right.
Okay. Hi, Lulu.
These are my dogs.
That's so weird.
Hi, Vinny.
We're filming.
This is Augie. This is Kira's boyfriend, Augie.
Yep, we're at home.
Yep,
this is
here
real
we
life.
are.
This is happening. Unscripted.
Yep.
Vinny's under our feet
Yes.
right now.
He's 120 pounds.
He is.
He's so sweet.
Hello. He bumped the table. That just happened. I'm
That's right.
sorry.
Unscripted.
We should have probably told Augie we were starting to film.
Coming to you live and shaky.
He wouldn't.
Bye, baby.
Maybe he just got dragged away. Sometimes our four-legged children don't behave either.
Oh, please. They're even more unpredictable. All right. Recovering. Reason number 2. Mm-hmm. This is more emotional.
Right. It can be an awkward conversation to have. It can be an awkward situation, especially knowing, shit does happen. Obviously, you didn't plan on bringing your child in. We didn't plan on your child coming in. And it can really be uncomfortable, not only for the stylist, because we're self-conscious about what's going on around us. What are other clients thinking? It's uncomfortable for other clients. They may need their oasis away from their own children. Or maybe they don't have children. They don't have the patience, with the screaming or the talking or, the distraction over in the corner.
They also may be thinking, I got a babysitter.
Right. Why can't you get a
babysitter? It happens. Yeah. So it can be awkward for a multitude of people. Right. What we don't want to happen most is we don't want it to be awkward for you as the client.
Right.
Because you are paying for your time with us. Right. You're paying for your time away. You're paying for your quiet, wonderful, like Kira said, oasis time. Right. When you walk over to that massaging shampoo chair, which is everybody's favorite, don't even think that you're going to tell me it's not.
Can't wait to get my hair shampooed by Erin.
You don't want to be worrying about what your child is doing. You don't want to be self-conscious about what other people are thinking about your kid. Right. You want to lay in that chair. You want us to shampoo your hair, and you don't want to think about anything. Absolutely. You don't want to think about work. You don't want to think about your kid. Right. All you want to think about is the hot water and the massage.
Yes.
And that is
maybe you take a little snooze.
That's right.
Maybe you put a blanket on and take a little nappy.
You would not be the first person to fall asleep in that chair.
No.
So that is our main concern, is that your experience at the salon is everything that it can be every time.
Absolutely.
And if you end up bringing your kid, it's not going to be that.
Right.
And that makes us sad.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be that.
Right.
We don't want
a good time.
Yeah, and we want other clients to have that same experience as well.
Absolutely.
We don't want anybody looking at anybody else feeling weird, thinking, "Oh God, look at that kid. Yeah. Why won't he shut up?"
I think we've all had that awkward moment in restaurants where you're like, "Dude,
of course,
it's time. It's a meltdown.
Of course,
time."
Or on an airplane. Who hasn't gotten on an airplane and thought, "I hope to God I'm not sitting next to that kid."
Right.
We don't know what they're going to behave like, even if they're great kids. You still prejudge.
Right.
We've all prejudged.
Right.
Guilty.
I know.
Guilty.
Totally guilty. And now I'm a mom. Screwed.
Yep.
So screwed, karma.
Yep. Yeah. Now she's going to experience it, which is why this is an important topic to us.
Right.
Once again, however, we want to make the disclaimer that we absolutely get that it happens. Right? I mean, It happens. Yeah. Babysitters get sick. Babysitters flake.
Right.
Husbands get sick. Stuff happens, and you have your kid. I mean, Kira's going to come back to work in a couple weeks. Woo! And there are going to be days where something happens and childcare is going to come through, and she's going to call the salon and she's going to be like, "I'm going to be a little bit late. I have to figure out something else." We totally get it. You are human. We are human. We absolutely understand. Right. Our no-show policy is strict at the salon, and we don't want you to cancel. We don't want you to no-show. We don't want you to have to pay for an appointment that you don't keep. Right. So we absolutely get it. I just don't know. I want to make it clear that we totally get it.
Right. We just don't. There's a reason why we don't make it a habit at the salon.
Right.
To extend the invitation to you and your children.
Right. So. Right. We've all seen the signs that say, "What are the unattended children will be given a cup of espresso and a puppy."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
a bag of sugar.
And a bag of sugar, right? Mm-hmm. So they go home and run around like little apes.
Right.
Hey, they're young, they're impulsive.
Right.
We get it. It's not because they're bad, because they're mostly great kids. We want to hear about your kids. We want to see your kids. We have been working at the salon for a long time. We are watching kids grow. Right. I'm excited to watch Kira's daughter grow. Just not at the salon every appointment.
Right. Or every day.
Or every day.
Sorry, guys, I won't be bringing my child to work. It's not going to happen. She's not going to behave herself. Yeah. Nor would I be concentrating on your haircut because I have to say my daughter's beautiful and I stare at her all day. So it'd be a distraction for me. You don't want that.
She's stare-worthy. So we can't keep her in the back because we're all kind of busy. And Kira can't strap her.
You don't want that.
In the baby Bjorn because then she'd be covered with hair.
Right.
So, yeah, you guys are just going to have to do with pictures.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you for joining us for episode 11 of Backroom Basics, Kira's last video of maternity leave. Yes. Our next episode is going to be our anniversary episode. Backroom Basics will be turning 1 year old.
Oh, so excited! Can't believe it. Can't believe it. We made it.
We made it. We made it to a year. We're a little bit proud of that. We're a little bit proud. We're a little bit proud. Anyway, please stay tuned for our anniversary episode. We're super duper excited. And thank you so much for joining us for episode 11.